Hello, and we are back. Welcome back. I hope you're all fed and watered and looking good and feeling fine. Or somebody's on the alcohol or the pop. Is it alcohol?
I've been on that since we started.
Hang on a minute. Hang on. Did somebody disconnect from Zoom and come back in?
Cloud cut his camera.
Yeah, because you're all in different places now.
Oh, not again.
I'm not.
Right, let me just yeah. Who's that? Sprocketeer. Where's Big? You're well done, Flat. We can always count on you. Right, you just stay in the same place.
Always dependable.
You can't win if you don't steal bases.
Oh, your base belong to us? Is that the way?
Yeah, that's right.
Right.
That's where we went wrong in Afghanistan.
There you go. Right, let me just check this one. Oh, you all. Let me just move you around on this one as well. Right, guys. While I'm doing this, then you just let me know what you would like.
Hello, Belgian.
What would you like to do?
I'll call generally to the group and say, someone fetch my medicine kit from my room.
I let the kid in, but I don't let him past me.
You can use mine.
Yeah.
As I tell this group of esteemed gentlemen what you said to us.
Yeah. Hang on. I'm nearly there. I've lost Big.
I'll step out of the way of the door and move back into it, kind of symbolizing my situation within the group, half in, half out.
Mm.
I can't find Big's camera. It's like
Everybody's moved on Zoom now. My OCD's going berserk.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, Bibby's dead. Didn't need him anyway.
Oh, there he is.
I've ran off to see if Borealis is okay.
I've got him back.
He's dead now.
I've got him back. Don't worry. There you go. You're back, Big. Don't worry. Let me just make sure I go into D&D and not. There you go. Okay, I think everybody's in the right place now. Fantastic. Okay then. So yeah. So where would you? Hello, Will. Can you show me what they look like, please? I will do, JJ. I will do. Yeah. Sorry, Sprocketeer. What were you saying?
Yeah, I'll just call out generally, someone fetch my medicine bag. It's in my room. And then call to the boy to come to me and tell me exactly what's going on.
Yeah, so basically what he's saying is that there is a whole load, there's people dying in the actual, in the temple. And he's sort of like, you have to come, there's people dying and like plants are growing out of them. And coming out of their skin, and sort of like they're screaming. And the cleric said, "My mistress said to bring you because you helped with that farmer's wife."
Are they plants or fungi?
We'll come now. Show me the way.
Come now. Okay.
Someone fetch my bag, please.
Okay, so boy, Tenariel, anybody else going with Tenariel and the Acolyte?
Absolutely.
Yes, I will travel with him.
Okay.
On our way out, did we? I would like to look back to see if this got taken notice of the captain and his group.
Say again, sorry, who took notice? I missed that.
The captain and his group.
No, they just sort of like goes. The Captain Zebedee looks at Lawrence and says, "Mighty fussy in this place, Lawrence. You really need to keep a tighter rein on these people." Julius, you do notice that as you pass the cage outside, the boy in the cage suddenly sort of like goes and takes a very keen interest in you moving away. Very keen interest.
You want your guts?
Okay, Rurik and Bazooka, you staying in the inn?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So
I'm surprised Julius hasn't cast detect evil or anything like that as yet. With all of his suspicion.
Don't give them ideas.
so so
we have better things to do.
you head off to the local church, which is just beside the graveyard that you visited before. And when you get there, lo and behold, there are 4 villagers. They seem to be running a terrific temperature. They're not red. They are cold and clammy and sweating so much. It's unbelievable. Even so, the blankets that are over them are actually moist and damp with it. There's 4 of them, and the elderly female cleric is sort of like going from one to the other, and she's sort of like administering sips of water. And Tenariel, just roll a religious check for me, please.
I wouldn't call them with a high temperature. I would say them that significantly cool.
Yeah, you look.
19.
Yeah, you look at this elderly cleric, and you can judge that she is. She looks like she's been casting spells, and she's physically drained from it. It looks like she's probably been casting spells, sleeping, casting spells, sleeping, casting spells, and then that's it. She sort of like looks over and sort of like goes, oh, she goes, Lady Tenariel, I am so pleased to see you. There is great evil at work here. Come, she says. And she calls you over to one of the bodies. And it seems to be a sort of like quite a substantial guy. It's not a weedy guy. It's not a sickly looking old man. It looks like he's probably like a farmer or something like that. And she says, I do not know. This illness that is infecting them. And she bends down and she takes the guy's head. His breathing is very shallow. His eyes are just looking blankly ahead, as if they're sort of like unseeing. And she gently tilts his head to one side. And just here, you can see 2 or 3 like fungal growths coming out of his neck, and they've literally pushed their way through the skin, and you can see there's sort of like blood caked round the round where they've sort of like erupted, almost like alien style. They're only about this, and they've got their little mushroom caps on now, and it just looks like they're growing. And she says, but Lady Tenariel, that is not the worst. And she pulls down the blanket and lifts up his tunic, and across his stomach is just like bracket fungus growing out. Sort of like, like you get up the tree that comes out and like shells. It's just all down his stomach, and it's sort of like burst through it, and there's blood and caked on, and this fungus just seems to be bursting out of his body, quite frankly. It's at this point that you do notice a 7th body that actually has the blanket over its head.
I kind of noticed these. It's like I'm kind of worried that this is spreading, and I'm kind of like almost like nonchalantly going to our own group, the group like that I'm traveling with, these guys that I'm fighting with. I'm kind of like looking down their neck. It's like, can I see anything?
Tenariel and Ereval have no signs of it at all.
How about the other 2?
They're not with you. They're in the tavern.
The book that spoke of corrupting people and corrupting animals.
Corrupting nature.
It's begun. This is the start of it.
So this fungus is mentioned in that, or a way of doing that type of thing?
I didn't see it specifically, but
Julius,
it seems to be the same idea.
Julius, you have seen this before.
Yes, I have.
Yeah.
It refers to corrupting both plants and animals in order to control them.
And I actually tell this to
Please tell them.
So where we found this was when
please.
You've seen this before.
This is a role-playing game.
Oh God. When I first encountered our group that you find up myself in, that you've joined us, we went against a giant spider to save another group member that had been taken away. Less called, can't remember her name, Borealis or something like that.
I think it was something unpronounceable. I just couldn't. Yeah.
Borealis. I was effectively hunting something else, but I happened to come across this group, and I thought, they might need another hand, and of course I did. On our way to the spider's lair, however, we came across some seems to be like people that have been taken away to be grow out of husk type things, and
what?
You're not even here. Be quiet, you.
Roll your insight to know if you understand anything.
And I kind of explained as like what we actually saw about a husk.
Yeah, they were basically zombies that had seemed to be almost like desiccated, so they'd had the moisture drained out of them or sucked out of them, and all that was left was sort of like their dried remains. But the interesting thing is, what appeared to drain them of moisture had been a fungal growth that had erupted out of them, and they actually went up to one. I think it was you, Julius, that actually went up to one, and her head was down. And I think you actually you put the sword underneath her thing, and she looked up and she just said, "Kill me," in typical good old alien style. And then I think something erupted. But the strange thing wasn't it that, and I think Bazooka also felt this, you kept killing them and they kept falling to the ground, and then you thought they were dead, and then they went and came back up again.
These creatures were almost zombified in the way that we tried to get rid of them, but they had an unnatural state. They would not bloody die.
They would not bloody die. Was I to Ariel, did you say?
Where was this?
This was a few weeks up the road. That I met them at a place. I don't know what. It looked that had just been assaulted by something.
How many days travel from here?
Weeks. Absolutely weeks.
Yeah.
It's good for.
If this is the same thing, then somehow it's travelled.
Oh, not that spider.
We don't think it's a spider.
Turn to the cleric, and I'm going to take her by the arm and steer her to an empty
Moo! Moo! Sorry, I thought you said steer.
and insists she rests because she's no use to anyone if she falls ill herself. I'll tell her that I will take her place until she's well again.
I turned to Tammy. I was like, you might want to check out her as well before she takes a rest.
The elderly cleric talks you to Neriel as you take her to one side, and she comments that she has used all her power. Every spell that she knows, she has tried to cast and to try to cure these people, and yet there seems to be no abating the growth, as she calls it. It just seems to be growing and growing and growing. It's at
Step over to Julius and quietly point out that while we want to be able to help these people as much as we can, we need to consider this plague and the impact it could have on a much larger group of people.
We need to find a source of this plague.
We need to seal this place so no one else comes in.
That's more what I was getting at. Contain them, make sure they can't spread this to anyone else.
The elderly cleric turns to you, to Neriel, and says, "You need to find Sister Hadriel. She will know the answer. She was the healing cleric from here. You need to find her. She will know the answer. She could cure anything. Anything at all."
We look for her, but you must rest.
I cast
syphilis?
I cast syphilis on her. Take that, you fiend. Divine might?
That's some dark magic right there.
Oh, yeah. Where is it? No. Actually, it's not even on this character. I'm thinking about my other character.
You don't have it, that's why.
Yeah.
I cast a spell that I don't even have.
No, what I was thinking, because I do another D&D game, which is offline, my other character has detect arcana, or something like that. And I was thinking, I was like, is this my character? Is this my character? I didn't even check. So I can't even do that.
No, you can't. Sorry.
Yeah, but fungi are normally nature stuff.
You are a fun guy.
I'm here all week. I keep saying that in ESO. When I stream at ESO, I keep going, a mushroom. Why do I collect mushrooms? And everybody goes, to collect potions, to do this. I say, no, because I'm a fun guy. Rethinks, who's in the stream at the moment, thinks it's the worst joke ever. But I think it's fantastic. I thought that was a fantastic joke.
I love it.
Okay, guys.
I do have divine sense, however.
You can tell if the mushroom is a demon.
Undead, celestial fiends. Yeah, that's about it.
Are you casting it?
No.
All right.
I'm just trying to relinquish my worth.
The priest is a fiend.
Yeah, exactly.
I do have a cure disease, but I don't have it memorized. Assuming the cleric's already tried that and it's not working.
Yeah, you figured this this cleric is significantly higher level than you are.
Well, I'm going to make her comfortable, and then we need to close this place so no one else comes in and no one leaves.
Avavor, are you magic sensitive, or is any one of you magic sensitive?
Is there a special effect on Leon there?
I'm not going to try. Well, I could try for my god. Okay, yeah. Actually, I'm gonna go up to someone that we know has this affliction.
Yeah, by all means.
And I'm going to cast the not lay on hands, but it's lay on hands, but with the taken away of. So I'm going to give my HP to this person.
Yeah, no, you don't. Can you say, remember, we talked about this last adventure. You don't actually give them your HP. What it is that you use 5 of those up to cure a disease. Yeah. That's what you use. So I think you've got 15 points, don't you?
Yeah.
So you take off 5 of those 15 points and try to cure disease on them, or cure poison or something like that. Yeah. So you kneel down, and it's sort of like you put your hands onto this almost like cold, clammy body, and you feel it. It's definitely vibrating and shaking as you call for the power of your goddess to come through you. And it's interesting because you feel that curative power going into the body, and for a moment the body stops shaking and the person's appears to be at rest, and their eyes sort of like close, because remember they were staring before. Their eyes close and their breathing becomes regulated and normal. The fungus growth stays exactly the same, and you sort of like take your hands off and think, yeah, done it. And as you sort of like stand up, you suddenly look back, and because you almost like hear a like that from the body, and the eyes are swung back open again, and you see the body start to shake again and the temperature start to rise, and it appears for just a moment you managed to abate the disease, but it was just for a moment. Just for one moment in time.
I wonder if the interaction of my gods abated it, but the continuous inflow of these, I'm presuming it's a spell at this point. The continuous input of a spell to spread this disease is there. It's still there. So even if a religious or anything else stops it for a moment, it will then, as a dam, like just literally just goes over the blockage.
Mm.
Keep touching people.
Yeah, absolutely. So therefore, in my mind, it is like, stop the source. You might stop this disease.
And it might be, I think your thinking is really good, and I think what it might need is somebody, because remember you're only 3rd level, it might be somebody a lot higher who can actually carry on. It's almost as if your holy power is pushing it away but not pushing it out the body, you know. Yeah. But somebody more powerful might be able to keep pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing until it's reduced so much that it just fizzles out, you know. But you know, technically you only have 3 of these, don't you? Well, now you have 2. You know, a paladin of a much higher level, say at 50th level, would like have like 100 and, well, they would have 250 of these, wouldn't they? And that might be able to push it out.
If you're suspecting a magical influence, do you have detect magic that you could use?
No. Oh, wait.
I think Rurik does. You do.
Magic. I had no. Yeah. No, I do not. Magic.
I do, but it would take some time to memorize it.
Yeah, I only have divine sense. That's it.
That does undead and undead fiends and demons, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
We need to find this Sister Hadriel.
Do we?
You said that the dead rose up again.
We have a book that we can look at and study. We kind of know that this is a unnatural phenomenon.
A natural thing.
Yeah,
An unnatural perversion of nature.
Exactly that.
Also, want to point out we've already studied that, and we are not going to learn anything more without several days of progressive study. That may not be the best method to solve this problem.
We looked at it, but we haven't studied it.
Yeah, no.
Who can help us with druids in
hang on, Eravol is correct. You have looked at it, and that's the information you got. So if you would like to sit down and study it, then over the next month you would be able to look at it and study it and spend hours every day having a look at it, and then hopefully get some more information from it.
A month is too much. I agree. But that's one way that we could do it. But also we can look at, for, like you said, I'm reversing my argument now.
Are you saying that I need to pass like a month only reading books? Because who's going to read them? Probably not you.
Are you
Either
guys?
way, a month is too long.
Are you guys going back to the tavern? Because I'm just aware that your characters are talking to each other, and you're in two different places at the moment.
Yeah. So we
Tenariel, you're quite welcome to stay at the.
I'm going to stay at the temple. Yeah.
Julius and Aravol, just as you head back, could you make a perception roll for me, please?
Yes.
I'll ask those to inquire about Sister Hadriel with everyone they meet. We need to know who she is, where she might be.
Perception.
The doorbell just ring. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Ugh.
As you guys pass by this, you notice that your friend in the cage, Julius, just has this grin on his face, this gigantic grin, and the other thing that, hang on, there's something else. That's not what your perception roll was for. But as you pass this guard here, you're not too sure, but you think just on the side of his neck there seems to be almost like a red bulge, a red lump, as if I do this, as if something is
I get you.
pushing its way through. But obviously you don't, so it's like stop and sort of, is that a hickey? You just carry it, but just out the corner, Aravol sees it as well.
I kind of stop before I go in. Everyone might go in, but I do not. And I'm kind of like here facing, not protruding on guard in his security space, as it were. And I kind of like go to the guard as like, talk to your prisoner.
Get back behind the white line.
In any way, from here, I won't come any closer. Can I talk to him?
The guard obviously sees you as a fellow sort of like man of the sword, so you can roll at your perception check, your persuasion.
Persuasion, yeah.
Which I think you're quite good at.
Yeah.
Well, I thought you were quite.
You had 4.
He sort of like says to you. He sort of like says, "What was your question?" Sorry again. Does he talk? Does he talk? He says, "No, mate. Doesn't talk. Just sits there." It's interesting though. He's never grinned before until we got here.
He's only grinned at me.
No, mate. While you were away, he was sat in there grinning. He almost like I had to bang the cage because he was almost like chuckling.
Do you think that's odd?
Do you think it's odd?
Do you think it's odd? Yeah. I kind of do that. He is in the cage under your custody, and he's grinning.
Happy about it.
He's almost like he's exactly where he wants to be.
He's not going anywhere, mate. He's in that cage because of suspicious circumstances.
I have thoughts that he might be connected with something that we are also investigating.
He looks very suspicious at you now.
Yeah, and as I take one step back, is nothing to do with anything. But I could just ask him questions from here. At least ask him.
He says you can ask. He doesn't talk, mate.
If he doesn't talk, if he doesn't react to anything that I have to say, then no harm, no foul.
He says, "Go for it." He doesn't talk.
Cool. I turn to the prisoner. It's like, what do you smell on me? And that's it. So he did.
All that for one question.
That's like
you smelling it.
I have a question.
That was literally to see if he was talking. Yeah.
I have a question for.
You're not out there.
It's not my character that asked the question, but when I spoke to the guy in the cage by saying druid words, do they saw me do that?
No, they saw you talk in words that the druid said, like bear. The word sort of like druid language. You don't know druid language. You don't know how the language or spell casting for druids. You're a sorcerer.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, everybody. So people heard you saying it, but they didn't do anything. Julius, what would you like? Is that it? Are you done?
No.
All right, sorry.
I kind of turn to the guard as like, you have the symptoms of what's happening in the up there, and I tell him exactly what's happening up there, and it's like you have come from the opposite direction of where we have seen this spread from. I am concerned about this.
Oh, I see. I'm out of character now. You haven't put 2 and 2 together yet, then?
Not yet.
Oh, I thought Bazooka had put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah, I have.
Bazooka may have, I haven't.
Right. Okay, then.
Well, in fact, in fairness, I have, but I don't think Bazooka will have. I don't think there's enough evidence for Bazooka.
I think it's
I have my own course of inquiry.
Yeah.
So I say that I'm just not too. My character is like
the guy's really concerned now because he's so like saying, "What do you mean an infection? What do you mean a plague?" And you actually hear there's somebody sort of like walking by who sort of like turns around and says, "A plague? There's a plague? There's a plague here?" As they walk down the street, the guard sort of like says, "What do you mean? There's
Way to go, Julius.
What do you mean? There's a plague? Am I going to die? Am I going to die? Have you given me a plague? You've given me the plague. Am I going to die, mate?
Syphilis.
You have come from a different direction, but you have a pimple on your neck. It may or may not, and I think it's not. But just to be safe, I think to see that house. Do we know of any houses around here? By our character, of you can have my room in the inn.
He says, I've already got your room.
But I would like someone to keep an eye on you.
What's this plague that's happening, mate? Do we all have it? Do I have it? This guy suddenly takes.
I hold up my hand as if like silence. He's like, what it is that mushrooms seem to be growing from the skin of the back of the neck. He's a thing.
You see his eyes widen. He says, I've got mushrooms inside. This guy here, this bat guy, sort of like stands.
And you got bacon and you got eggs.
He's sort of like.
I turned to the guy. He's like, does he?
No. This guy, the guy in the cage, you just hear him chuckle, and he just curls up as if to go to asleep. This guard at the back, this one here, bangs on this window. Can you see this window here?
Yeah.
Bangs on the window, and shortly after, Bazooka and Rurik, you notice that the Captain Zebedee comes out with another guard, and sort of like stands at this point, and he says, "Report," and he sort of like says, "Get off the table! No, get off the table!" He's the Captain Zebedee says, "Report," and he says, "Sir, this man says we have a plague. There is a plague infesting this village with fungus growing out of our bodies." This guy turns to you, Julius, and says, "Explain yourself, man. Explain yourself."
My captain, since I've been travelling in the pod, I've noticed that there has been a malady travelling from citizens to citizens. If you would like to join me to the... where was it that we were before? Our captain.
Say again, sorry.
Where were we before we came back down to the bar? Was it the church?
You were at the church, yeah.
The church is currently overrun with local folk that has this malady that I've seen in other months of travel away.
He sort of like says, "Show me, man. Show me this plague. Show me this plague." The guy in the cage is almost like visibly laughing now. He's just sort of like laughing, like anything. So,
poking with a stick.
Tenariel, I'm just going to whiz back to you because there's some information that the cleric gives you while all this is happening. And basically, she tells you that this is a... she's basically tried every spell that she knows, and nothing has actually managed to subside either the growth of the fungus or the symptoms that it produces, and that generally once the people have actually arrived here, they've been brought in the state that they've had several what she's describing as fungal sprouts all over their body, and they've already got the temperature. They're already sort of like staring out in this eyes of madness, and so it seems to be quite advanced when they actually get here. She then informs you that there's normally about they survive for about 1 or 2 days in this condition, and then they die, and they literally
You've just answered the questions I'd written down to ask you.
Fantastic. And just to let you... Hang on.
Can I... sorry, go on. Sorry.
And then basically, they literally... How they die is that they literally go... and that's it. She also mentions to you that she has had no bad effects at all. So even though she's been with these people since they arrived, she has no illness or anything. She assumes that the infectious time is a lot earlier on, and that when they actually get to this stage, they're actually not infectious anymore. You know,
does she have any idea if any of these people are connected with each other?
No, this is the really interesting thing. One's from a farmhouse, one's from here, one's like a child, one's like a farmer, one's the wife of the blacksmith. It's not as if they've all been, it's not as if they're from the same house or anything like that. And the other thing that she gives you the information about, she talks about Sister Hadriel, thank you. And she says that she was a healer, and she was a fantastic healer, and she actually has like a homestead. It's bigger than a house. It's not like a mansion, but it's like a homestead. And she says it's about half a day's walk, or like a quarter of a day's ride from the way you came into the forest, which is where you sort of like originated from. She says that she used to be really good at healing, and then she almost like became a recluse and vowed she just ceased to visit the village. She never came ever again. She just wants, there is a rumor that something happened, something between her and the blacksmith at that time, and something happened, and then since that point she has never ventured back into the town at all. But she does say that, you know, she was extremely good at healing, and it's a bit like, help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi, you're my only hope. She thinks the only way that this is going to happen is going to be through her. Bazooka, you want?
Was she dead by a spider, and near his home was an inn?
Sorry,
there was something that you wanted to say. You wanted to say something, and then I carried on talking to Nariel. Can you remember what it was?
All the commotion that's been going off. Do we get wind of it inside the tavern?
Well, yes, I would say you're probably correct. You probably have them by now. Well, it's quite... people are coming in from outside and going up to the barman and sort of like saying, apparently there's a plague. There's a plague. There's a plague in the town.
I'm going to go to Rurik, and because if I remember correctly, he had some mushrooms growing out of him.
Ah.
And that's it. I've not been able to. I've got not since this has started in this area. I've not been able to. I've probably seen it. I'll put two and two together. I've seen it before. I kind of.
I make a deception.
And that's the reason why I checked the other group that was with me, but I also want to check the group that isn't with me, if you know what I mean. So it's like, as the moment that I meet you guys, I want to do that.
But yeah, I want to check Rurik, because obviously we've caught wind of what's going on, and I remember.
Did my deception succeed?
No.
What? Sorry.
He's asking whether or not his deception. But with a 9 and a 6, the answer's no.
You're trying to hide it that you may have this malady.
No, I tried to make like a zombie.
Like a zombie,
Like a
but
zombie.
he's not.
Can I jump in real quick?
Bazooka, just roll your perception.
Perception.
Yeah.
Can I jump in real quick?
Yeah, by all means.
No.
Ereval, who has been urging caution for the entire day between the captain and the plague and being tired of seeing the wrong choices be made, in his mind at least, has decided to extract himself as soon as he hears, the Julius giving away the fact of the plague, scaring the guards, and has decided that his time would be better spent searching for the raven to recollect the ring that was lost, which may seem a little bit crazy, but with tracking, they don't have a huge range of effect. And if I start where we found him the first time, I may be able to locate him again. So extracting myself from this drama, I think Ereval's going to go back to the woods for a while.
He just
Right.
wants to get out of the situation of the plague.
Before you actually do that, Ereval, can I just, before you disappear, I just need to later. Let me just put this up because I'm going to join the Zoom with another computer, so it doesn't sort of like block everybody out. So we're not going to get. Hopefully, we're not going to get rearranged. So just 1 second. I just need to Zoom dot. This is what we did last week, and it proved somewhat successful. So hopefully it will happen again. I might have to do a rearrange.
Do you want a survival check as well before I go, or do you want to do that midweek sometime?
We'll do that. We'll do that midweek.
That's fine.
Okay.
Let me know when.
Oh, hang on. Join meeting. Right, you go. You head off. I'll sort this.
All right, everybody have a good day.
Okay, see you later.
Next time.
See ya.
I'm just trying to get everybody will be all over the place for a brief moment until I get everybody joined up, and I don't know how to do it. Right, okay then. Has everybody rearranged on their pictures yet?
I have no idea. Let me just check.
Yeah, you have.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, Clout is in half me, half him.
Hang on. Let me just.
You greedy little fucking.
Well, if need be, I can always.
Big Beasties is ThornDyke now.
Join
is now Cryptex.
In with my other computer to sort of to have exactly that two computer kind of joinage.
What?
As you see, yeah,
that's your other camera in Wills.
Yeah.
Hi, I can hear you both.
Somebody spelled Araval wrong.
I know.
Oh,
it's okay.
Can't get the staff these days.
Right. How are we set up? So I just need to move you guys around now, don't I? That's cool.
Yeah.
Right. Okay then. So you guys decide what you're actually going to do. Just while
I got a nat 20, by the way.
Oh yes, you did. What was that for? Just remind me.
I'm checking.
That was deception.
Rurik to see if I can find a mushroom.
Being a zombie.
I was.
Yes, he does. He does
mushrooms.
actually have. He does actually have some mushroom on him.
Polyps.
I tell him, I said, look, you're infected. You have these mushrooms.
Are
We
you
need to
telling
sort
me I
this.
need to wash more?
Yeah. Stop leaving poop outside my room. This is why you have mushrooms.
This is what happens. This is what happens when you do that.
This is karma right here.
Right.
I
Exactly.
take back my book.
Tenariel's going to start
But
making
if I
a
remember
written
rightly,
record
Yeah, I'm listening.
Flat had them as well.
of
No, I don't.
everything the cleric's told me so far.
Cool. Right,
I'm gonna pass the information on as well.
Is everybody in the right boxes?
Oh shoot!
No idea. I haven't got it.
Oh, that's all right. I'll just wing it.
Yes, I am.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, guys. So, what would you like to do?
Again, I'm gonna pass the information on that Rurik is a fun guy, and he has mushrooms growing out of his neck.
Do I hear this outside?
Yeah, I'm gonna like come out and say, look, we've got a problem in here.
Can
Okay,
I
so-
touch myself to see if the fungi grow?
Yes, you do. Underneath your big bushy beard, just round here, you can actually part it, and you can see that there's various lumps appearing on your neck, and there's actually just a little bit further around, actually sprouts of mushroom caps coming through. Okay, guys, let's assume that you all meet in the chapel, and you sort of like get to, and then we can ensure that we're also like having this same conversation. So, so the elderly cleric is resting Tenariel, and so the captain of the guard is there, and he sort of like assesses the situation, and he sort of like, that was a good perception check, by the way, Bazooka. It was actually a nat 20, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was indeed it was.
Yeah. So
Thank you, sir.
yeah, let's hope you can do that when you get your sickles out. And the sort of like the discussion sort of like continues. That the captain of the guard sort of like suggests that they somehow have to quarantine this area and quarantine the town now, since it is apparent that it's going to be there is a plague, and obviously no one can be let out. He assumes that everybody's being kept quiet and not sort of like proclaiming what's happening here, and that the normal everyday villagers do not know about this. And he says he has a very limited force, and obviously if one of his guards is actually infected, he's going to set the guards on the outside of the town, those who are not infected, and actually use the guard who is to protect the prisoner in the cage.
I kind of go to him as like, I've been traveling with these lads for months, and only now that we know that these guys may be afflicted, this might be a slow melody that people don't realise that they have, but they may or may not.
He says, "Good point, Paladin," and sort of like suggests that he's really going to shut the town down. He's going to construct barricades at the main entrances and exits to the town, and try his best with Lawrence to sort of like keep everybody away and set up like a perimeter.
I also point out that we actually didn't first get hit this melody. We are miles away. It's not just this town.
Can I get people to inspect me? Because I remember being in that place and a plume of smoke going off in my face.
Yeah, you're actually clear, Bazooka. Rurik's in.
Okay.
Yeah. The other thing that actually comes to pass is that the guard talks about the caravan, and he sort of like says it's really unfortunate because on that caravan there was a wagon that seemed to have a lot of potions and herbs and remedies in it, and that would have been really useful here, and it would have been good because they might have been able to maybe put something together. The interesting thing is it was all smashed and wrecked, and you almost like start to think, oh, this sounds a little bit familiar about things about the wagon, and the number of carriages there were and the sorts of guards that were on it. And
this was Alice's caravan.
Yeah.
It sounds that way, and I'm growing whiter and whiter by every information that's getting to me.
It sounds as if this was probably the caravan that you were traveling with, that you actually left the husk zombies back to here and then traveled out. And
can I ask if we can go and maybe try and find some potions that haven't been damaged?
Well,
so I can check to see if.
Well, Captain Zebedee is really taking over now, and he says that the first priority, no matter what, is to try to find a cure, a remedy for it. And the elderly cleric sort of like stated that Sister I forget her name. Hadriel said that that Sister Hadriel might know the answer, so he's dispatching you four off.
Okay.
And he does say that he will, if Araval ever returns, then he will send him off in hot pursuit, to coin a phrase from Dukes of Hazzard.
Is he going to the what's his name?
Araval.
Is he going to the caravan that was attacked?
No, Araval's going off to the manor, but basically I gave Cryptex the option whether or not, because he's had to go now, so it was either I played his character or he went off somewhere. A bit like last week with Rurik and Araval. So what he's just decided to role play it in a situation, so he goes rather than so, which basically means he's not left. It's just like a reason for him to go off. So he might get halfway there and have second thoughts, and then.
I turned to, before we go. I have a question for the guys that was with the group that I joined as I joined with.
Yeah.
We had a group of lads with us that wasn't a part of our personal group. They were asked me this, that were they in the same place that all these husks were, and they may have gone back to the caravan?
Don't you recall? It was just a month ago.
I have no idea what you said.
It's effectively what the question was. We went into the spider area that was afflicted with this malady, with not just us, but also with 3 other people.
Can we talk about this later?
I was going to say they have gone. Apart from the only person that's still here is Rurik.
But where did they go? And they were NPCs, by the way.
The thing is, the top and bottom of it is that you won't really know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Effectively, they were from the caravan. They went back to the caravan.
Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to draw my sickles. I'm going to run to here, and I'm going to scream at him. What did you do with her, you bastard?
And by the way, We're back in the church.
Can I roll an intelligence to remove
I did. Your mic's going out, Warwick.
You've gone, Rurik.
He's frozen.
Yeah, he's done a battery.
Well, it's not always my thing.
No, that was your thing, and it's still called a battery.
Okay, Bazooka, you run up to this guy and this lad, and so like scream at her and him and shouts obscenities. And if you remember, he was curled up, so almost like sleeping, and he sort of like looks at you, grins at you, and this sort of like turns around again. Heroic's typing.
Do I recognize him from the original caravan?
Make an intelligence check and I'll let you know.
Oh, okay. Shit, do I recognize him from the original caravan?
Remember the name of the lady near Auntie Betty? Yeah. It was Auntie Betty's house.
I have minus intelligence.
Oh!
And not 20.
No, you neither of you remember him from the caravan. You don't think he was actually a member of the caravan, or if he was, it's not somebody that you actually saw.
So I myself personally, I think this is the beast that Julian's looking for.
Julian.
Julius. Julian. Julius. J.
Joe Fever.
Okay, guys. Yeah. Is there anything that you would like to? Captain Zebedee is keen for you to set off.
Okay. Yeah,
almost like ASAP. So I just wanted to check that is there anything that you want to get or allow? Hi, good guy pie. Welcome.
Good guy pie. Woo. Hi.
Just out of interest, they are prepared to give you horses.
Hey, horses.
After last time?
Did you tell me your suspicion?
So
do I tell you? No. This is my suspicion. I
don't tell me.
Yeah, no. This ain't a bazooka suspicion.
I shall gratefully accept a horse.
Have you got? I'm assuming you might have animal handling.
Animal handling.
Fucking took that.
Who needs such a thing? No, I don't.
All right.
Bazooka does because it doesn't have.
No, I don't. I don't. I took.
No, you're not proficient in it, but I mean, it just cascades back to your wisdom, so you can sort of like go along on your
wisdom.
I remember what I took instead. I think it was stealth.
So, what they do is that they provide Tenariel. You get this very sort of like nice rusty brown horse. This sort of like almost like a filly that is really sort of like elegant, really slim, looks quite agile. Julius, you get this quite robust stallion. It's white, but it has a few grey markings on it. Rurik, you get a small horse. It's probably a hybrid, but it's a little bit bigger than a Shetland pony because that's what Bazooka's got. Bazooka, you've got
for the win.
Bazooka, you've got a donkey.
Works for me.
So somebody
might be a little big, but I can work with the donkey.
So somebody sort of like lifts everybody up, and you can sort of like head off to try to. They give you quite good instructions to get yourself there because it's going back and then it's going into the dreaded forest that Rurik and Bazooka and Julius, you had so many adventures in beforehand. So if you just make some animal handling rolls for me.
I already
please.
did mine. Okay, I'll do mine again because mine wasn't that good.
Oh!
Good job, Julie.
I'm so good at animal handling.
So Tenariel runs up, she puts her hands on the back of the horse and vaults onto it. The horse goes "Whirr," like that, and her hair cascades in the wind, and she flicks it into place, pulls the horse back, and goes off at a lovely canter. Rurik manages to get on his pony, and they go off at quite a canter, and Bazooka actually pulls his donkey round, and with a bit of it sets off, and he's off, and Julius runs at his horse and jumps on there and goes straight over the other side.
Like, oi!
And lands on the other side. Lands on the other side.
I see this in my hindsight. I turn around and I ride off laughing my head off.
Some of the guards just go like this. So they come over and they help you up, Julius, and they put the horse in the right direction, and they just say to you, steer. You know, and they sort of like hit the horse, and you're sort of like going off, you're bouncing up and down, and you can see
before I go, it's like, I'm here for a sword, not a fucking horse.
And Julius might need some cure light wounds in some very tender areas by the time you actually
lay on hands in those tender areas.
Yeah, that ain't coming from me.
Can I use a mage to alert the horse of Julius, so it goes well?
Well, you can do if you wish. He wants to scare the horse so he falls off. But I think your major point at the present moment in time is probably to save the village.
I will gain some rough edges to save. It's like I see you kind of like try to go like calm animal, and I was like, no, I will have blisters, places that I don't know about to say, so you can do better things.
As I ride off on my donkey laughing.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, guys, hang on. I'm just putting your light on.
I retrieved my bits of gear before I left from the inn.
Okay, Bazooka, sorry, I just need to put your light on, because you're the only one that doesn't have it on.
I have a what, sorry?
You didn't have your light on your counter. Right. Okay, then I'm going to move you across now to the outside of. You should be able to see this now.
Yeah, I see a path.
Yeah. Okay then. So by the time you sort of like reach it, it's sort of like coming in dusk time, and you manage that this is like a paved area round the outside of what seems to be a house. There's a house sort of like to the south of you. If you go across to where the gate is, you can start. Yeah, if you move along, you'll be able to see. Can you see the house now?
Is this Betty's house? Betty's house?
No, it's not. It's a new area. It's a new map. Okay, so can you see this part here? Can you see that?
The house.
So can you see this path here?
Yes, sir.
So that goes up to a set of double doors that's inside this part. You, by all means, you can go. Hang on, just go out. Just go out, Bazooka, till I finish.
Yep,
okay.
Sorry.
This door here. The reason you can see through it.
Oh, that's a door. Okay,
it's not. No, the reason you can see through it is because it's a gate. So it has bars down it, and it's not locked. It's slightly ajar, and before we have any jokes about it, it is a gate. Okay, and I'm just going to put it on for you. So it's slightly ajar like that. So this one is flat, and that one's. But you can see through it. because it's wired. It's like a railing. Yeah. Okay, you can actually move right the way round the house if you wish. It seems to be a walled area right the way round, and there are various windows that you can see as you move around, but they're all barred and seem to be shuttered from the inside. Tenariel, just make a nature roll for me, please.
Bitch.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, 20.
Never mind.
You do notice that the vegetation inside is quite overgrown, but the pathway up is quite clear. It looks like this. It looks like that has been used, backwards and forwards.
Recently.
Well, it looks like it's been used substantially. You can't sort of
last, maybe month and a half or so.
Can I have a look for recent tracks?
Yeah, on the actual stonework, this is all stone, and there's no sort of dirt or anything on it. It just seems to be sort of like the stonework, so there's no actual tracks on there. I presume you tied up your horses, by the way, somewhere.
Yes, that's the first thing I did.
Yeah, so you notice that Julius is walking a bit like this.
I have some.
As he sort of stretches his back a bit. And
it's like John Wayne kind of.
Whoever John Wayne might be.
Yeah.
Who's John Wayne?
Before we go in, I turn to the others like, this may be the unnatural druids that we saw in the Book of Doom.
Book of Doom, you're right. Yep.
Have we lost Clout altogether then?
I think Clout's gone. Bye.
Bye.
Okay.
As in, he's not playing anymore.
No, I think he's playing. I think he's just Tintinet's gone.
All right,
good.
Yeah, because he's still his cam's not working, but he's still in.
He may have just turned his cam off because he was doing stuff. He turned his cam off earlier.
All right. Okay. I will ask what he was doing. I will leave it there.
Good job.
Yeah. Okay. So there you go, guys. It is up to you now. What you wish
I'm taking the path. Okay. I'm going. Remembering the traps from the other house that we went to, I'm going to stay on the path, yet be very wary. At the same time, observing my surroundings.
Okay. Hang on. Hang on. Just back up a bit.
That's not always good, but he said that.
Right. I just need to know what everybody else is doing. So, Tenariel, are you following Bazooka in?
Yes.
And Julius, what are you doing?
I'm
rubbing his ass.
I'm actually literally so far behind, in front of Bazooka, that I'm almost one with him.
Yeah. Are you following Tenariel in or not?
I'm in front of Tenariel, literally right behind a Bazooka.
All right then. So, do you want to move your token so that it's depicted? Bazooka, what are you having your sickles out?
Yeah, my sickles are out, and again, I'm sort of looking around for traps.
Yeah.
Because I remember what happened last time at the other house where I fell down a pit and got shot at by other things.
Yeah, you've had it rough. Yeah. Okay then. So that's brilliant. Julius, have you got your sword and shield out ready?
I do.
Yeah, and Tenariel.
I've got my sword and bow with me, but nothing at hand, if you like.
Okay. Nothing drawn or knocked. Okay then. So brilliant.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. So you probably get in to about this stage when you actually hear something from I'll ping it on the map from this point.
Okay.
Can you see that? Is that in your?
Yes, sir.
And this point. Can you see that?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
There's. Okay.
You hear something from that point, and at that, as soon as you hear it, all of a sudden you see something coming rushing out of the bushes. They are quite. They're come up to you about your knee, Julius. So about your waist, Bazooka. They're quite.
His head height, probably.
Yeah, they seem to be some kind. Well, what I'll do for you, look, I will move them to the token layer.
That's really shadowed. Oh, okay, I see that one clearly.
Okay, can you see them?
Barely see it.
I can see them. I just
Can't see the second one.
You're outside the gate. You're not gonna see them.
Okay then. So they actually get the surprise on you. So they actually, from this point, you'll see them now. They actually rush in, going quite a speed out of the bushes.
Sorry, that's about right.
And this one comes first. It seems to be some kind of wild boar, and it sort of like sees you, and shows it sees you. It comes rushing towards you. It will then, so it's then going to roll to see whether it hits with its tusk. 16.
Nope. Oh, yeah, it does. It's my armor is 16.
Yeah, 16. So you will take 5 damage. Hang on. Plus 1, 6, because it gets it gets an extra attack because of its charge. And
surprise, motherfucker.
And this one charges as well.
And you want to go first.
Yeah. So that hits as well. Does 5 plus another 1, which so
6.
you take 6 as well. So now, guys, we are now into turn order. So if you would like to do initiatives, please.
By the way, none of those would have hit me.
Yeah, that's fine. It's fine. I don't care. You was too busy riding your donkey.
Hey, I was sore. I nearly had some cream.
Well, someone had to come in here and like stir up some shiz. You know what I mean?
Stirrup some shiz.
Stirrup some shiz.
Yeah.
Clout, did you really get a 2?
No, he only got 1.
Oh, I'm the only one that got like a nat 20. Oh no, I didn't get nat 20.
No,
I got 18. I got 18.
Inwill's got the nat 20.
Yeah,
I got the nat 20. Yeah.
Got the nat 20.
Okay then, Tenariel, you are up first. Go.
I'm going to cast Aid on the other 3 party members, which will give them 5 hit points extra each.
5 temporary hit points.
Yep.
Let's put your love hearts on you.
Couldn't have done that before, no? No,
Tenariel, do you get that as well?
No, it's 3 people.
All right. Okay, got you. So
it's like,
I
can't
see.
So that's Rurik,
Julius
and
and
me.
Yeah.
Yeah, you.
No, I'm putting
if he casts that any other time, it's like, oh, I cast that. It's like as you're talking to somebody else. It's like,
Yeah.
wow. As soon as we're in combat, it's like, oh, what did you cast like 20 turns ago? It's like,
Okay, my attacks now. Here comes my attacks. So
they're on me as well.
So here comes the 18 to hit you for 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And that one actually misses you. That's actually
Pretty cool.
and
It's a
that
good
one.
job because I'm down to 11. Oh wait, no.
Not anymore.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 off. I've got no more hearts.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Well done. Excellent. Okay then. Bazooka, you are up.
Which one do I hit first? Which one hit me first? In fact,
The one on the left.
the one on the left.
Yeah. So
So I would probably
This
strike
one.
at this one first. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd probably strike at this one first.
go for it.
Here we go.
10 misses.
Yeah, I thought so.
That's one hit. There's one on it.
It's 17.
17 hits.
Okay. And I deal 8 points of damage.
Excellent. Right. Rurik.
Damn it.
Does Rurik want to do anything, or is he eating?
Is
Oh, you're back.
casting
Oh, right.
on near bazooka dangerous for you? Or
You want to cast what, Si?
Do what?
a spell, a range spell, next to the boar, next to bazooka?
This one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can cast. It can cast there because you can cast through the gates. So it depends what kind of spell I wouldn't do burning hands at this point.
Oh, please do not burning hands.
Yeah. I may be able to try to protect everyone with my butt. But
But
I would like to cast Witch Bolt.
Yep.
Oh,
That's you to hit roll, isn't it? 7.
yeah.
Yeah.
sorry, I didn't mean to press that.
Bazooka, stop trying to handle the ball. Okay, 7 misses him. 7 misses him. Okay, Tenariel. Oh, hang on. Why you're not on my list?
me.
Julius, yeah?
Yeah. I'm
Freaking
not.
hiding behind me, that's why.
I did get a kind of. I got 7.
Right, hang on, because you're not on the... It's all right. It's because you can't have clicked your character.
Quite possibly.
Right, okay then. So have your go, and then we'll go on to on to Tenariel again.
I'm going to attack this boar here.
Okay. The one that Bazooka's already softened up for you.
Yeah, exactly that. We loosen the top.
You know what he's doing. You know what he's doing, Bazooka, don't you?
Yeah, he's trying to get his kills. straight
Yeah, he's
back
trying to
in.
get his kills in. 12 hits. Yeah, 12 hits.
Okay, great. Oh,
11?
nice.
And that
No!
kills that one. Excellent. Okay, so
Hold on. Big BC, now you know how I feel with Bazooka with Borealis.
Tenariel, you are up.
Can I get past Rurik?
No, it depends what, as in push past.
Yes.
This way.
You can't. He's actually in the gap now.
All right.
Oh, yeah, because that gate's shut. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'll half shot.
I won't do anything then.
Okay. Me next. Boars.
Damn it.
Boar.
S-
Oh.
Such a bores.
Such a boar. Yeah.
Just kill me already.
So these other two boars look like they've been running the last round, as if they've come from somewhere else further around the house. So they're coming into combat now. So this is the first one that comes in to you, Julius, and then this one comes in for you, Bazooka. So Julius, this is yours.
Come at me, bro.
That'll miss you.
How far is that?
And then
meters.
say again, sorry. And then and then these bazooka, these are yours. 9 misses.
Yep.
And 6 misses.
Yep.
Okay then, bazooka, you're up.
Which one tacked me this one tacked me last, yeah?
That one tagged you first, and this.
Oh, that one tacked me.
No, yes, no. This ball has run in this round. It doesn't really matter. You can hit.
So
either.
this one tacked me last.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm probably going to turn my attention to him and say, "Oh, yeah, bastard."
Yeah.
Right. So, sickle him. 18.
18 hits.
With 7 points of damage.
Cool.
Second strike is 17.
That hits.
With 4 points of damage.
And which kills it exactly.
Can I just say
it literally had that one just actually had 7 and 4. It actually had 11 points of damage, 11 hit points, and that was it. So you killed it.
Just killed it.
You killed it perfectly, no matter what. Okay then. So Julius, you are next.
I'm gonna take a swing at a guy, at the ball right next to me.
Okay, cool.
With my long sword.
It's not that long.
And you miss.
It's not that long.
See?
And you miss. Okay, and Rurik.
I will move here and I will cast True Strike on this one.
True strike.
Yep, okay. So that means you'll get your advantage on the next attack. Yeah, cool. Okay, Tenariel, you can now get in through the gate if you wish.
I will step in and draw my longsword.
Oh no! The cleric's going to start fighting.
Wow.
Charge down and clobber that one.
Whoa! Clerics are meant to heal. Who gave you permission to do anything but heal?
Natural one.
Kill bazooka by mistake. Oh.
No,
so take damage from this.
No, she
buries her sword into the floor.
No, the chances are she would drop her sword.
She trips over
she trips over an imaginary deceased turtle and impales herself.
Damn.
Impales herself on the sword.
Yeah, again. Look, how many times should we tell you, Tenariel? Stand back and heal.
So we're taking so long.
Sorry, if I'm shouting, I'm sorry. I've got my turtle bitches on, so.
Okay.
I'm sorry if that is so long for you.
Okay. Here we go. We're 20. I'm fighting back. So, Julius, this is yours.
Oh, thank God.
17. No.
I laugh at this.
Tenariel, this ball will attack you because you're suddenly unarmed, and it's all like thinks, "Wow, fresh meat," but misses you, even though goes for a leg, and you just step up, and it just goes underneath, and that's it. Okay, then, Bazooka, you are up.
Oh, okay.
You don't have to if you don't want to. We can.
No. I'm fine. I am gonna swing at this one because this one.
The other one's dead.
Had my attention.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna swing and it was 17.
That certainly does hit.
And hit it with 4 points of damage.
That's pretty poor.
Yeah, it wasn't that one. Is it alive?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna swing again. And
and drops his sickle.
And it eats my sickle.
Yeah. So you are one sickle down. Okay.
Okay.
Julius, you are up.
Which is the one that just ate his sickle?
Oh,
That
this
one.
one.
No, this one.
You can't.
You
can't.
No.
I'm gonna go for the one that is literally right next to me.
Yeah. Cool. Go for it.
13.
13 hits. Yeah.
Sweet.
6.
What? What's 6?
I think it went for.
If he had the advantage, he would have got 25 and did 9, but he just did 6. Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah. And Rurik, you're up.
Rurik, just stay where you are, dude.
Yeah. He's just like frozen in time. Like,
is he frozen? No, it's not.
Do not throw a hammer.
Sorry, I was muted. Can I move, draw my axe, and attack this boy?
What? You can move and hit him with your axe. Yeah. You can't throw your axe.
No, I'm moving to attack the boy.
Yeah, you can attack the boy. So you'll have advantage on the roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, so no, 20 because he has an advantage on the roll. So 20 hits, yeah.
Non-natural 20.
13.
13. This has already been damaged.
Yeah,
which, yeah.
No kill for a big speed.
That one dies. Okay, Tenariel, you're up.
Did I drop my sword?
Yes, you did.
I shall retrieve it.
It's all right. Just down by your sword, by the way, there's a sickle as well. There's quite a little nice, neat pile.
I do say to him, do you mind
pick that up and throw it away?
While you're down there, lass, can you
shoot your weapon?
I can't reach the other guy, so I'm just going to back off to here.
Yeah, cool. And it's me, ball time against you, Julius.
Come at me.
8 misses.
Nah, he didn't.
Say again, sir?
Nah, he didn't.
He did.
Well, he tried.
He missed.
Yeah,
you have an armor class of fucking 100 and whatever.
21.
8 missed.
Cool.
Yeah? Is that what I said? Yeah. Okay then. Bazooka, you're up.
Okay. I can hit him from here. Yeah.
You certainly can, but only with one sickle.
With one sickle.
Yeah.
Is okay. So I see this boar dead. I immediately turn my attention to him and I swing with my right hand because that's the one I have.
And hit.
With 11.
11 hits.
8 points of damage.
Kills the boar.
At the same time, I'm looking in Julius's face with a big smirk on.
And I as he's doing that, I go, I listen to Jar.
Brilliant. Okay, then. So there seems to be some kind of bit of wildlife in this place. I'm just going to focus in on
Bazooka. Do I get a free action of picking up my other
we're out of combat at the present moment in time, so by all means you can pick up your sickle. Just for people on the stream, this is what the players actually see. They don't see it as we see it because they've got their light on.
Do you see more?
Yeah, because they're seeing mine. So they see the whole of the area.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
But now I've set it up so I can focus on individuals.
Again, I have Zoom overlaying what you have on your stream, so I can't see.
Right, that's cool. Okay.
I place myself in front of anybody else, and if they want to like go in front of me, I stop them.
Okay.
And I'm like the first one in, everything like that. Like
No, you don't.
I would. Hold on. Before I go there, I would like to look to see, like, before we go on any place of entrance, I would like to have a good look for if there's any traps or anything like that.
Yeah, make your investigation roll.
Okay.
Oh, please get a one.
Really? Get you to walk in front of me? Investigation.
Oh, nice roll. There doesn't seem to be any traps or anything there. There is a slight gap in the two doors because it's like a double door. There is a slight gap between them. There doesn't seem to be any light emanating from that gap.
So is it like just these two doors that is like rotten away, or is it like
no? It's not.
doors?
It's not rotten away. It's proper two doors. So it's like a
So
wooden
it's just...
door, but they're not meeting exactly. It looks like it's bad workmanship. But what I was saying, the reason I was saying is that there's no light emanating from it. There's no light coming through it.
Okay, got you.
I would like to look up and around in every single direction in this archway.
Again, I'm gonna come up and wait, that's wrong. But I'm gonna come up and back Julian up.
Julius,
whatever.
Come on,
change your name.
How many weeks?
Julius up and
you can look through this. You can look through this gap if you wish.
Basically, I'm just keeping guard for him while he looks through the gap or whatever he's going to do.
Yeah.
Okay, you look through the gap and you sort of like, as your dark vision adjusts, you think there's something brown and hairy on the other side. So like stood in the door, in front of the door. The doorway opens out towards you, and it's.
I turn around to look to see if Rurik is still behind us or if he's actually got into the house.
And it's at that point that all of a sudden the doors of the house open outward at such a great force that you actually get pushed out like this. Hang on a minute.
Do we take damage?
Yeah, you take 3.
I take 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Julius, you take 2.
Okay.
And then
Julius takes 2. Is it right for Julius?
Temporary hit points.
No, you don't take damage because Julius sort of like knocked you back. Well, they got the hit. They got the force of the door,
You got the full
and all of a sudden, out of the doorway,
Yeah, is that hi?
you see the following.
Well,
hello,
dear boy.
As the doors burst open, you see what can only be described as a rather large minotaur, stuff of legend. He's actually carrying a huge great axe, and he's wearing no armor, but he is absolutely huge. He's sort of like almost like 7 foot tall more as he
Minotaur, he'd probably be double me.
Stoops through the door and stands in the doorway. You hopefully, I think, can you all see him all right?
Yeah.
Yes.
He's a little bit dark, but yeah.
Yeah. Can you see his health bar? That's what I just want.
No, can't see his health bar.
All right, that's all right then. Cool. Okay. And that, people, is where we're going to leave it.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
This week.
No.
So, as we leave...
We've got 10 minutes yet.
As we leave the party in that position, we will see what happens. Bazooka, what's your hit points?
My hit points on 13.
Oh.
Is that less than half?
That is less than half.
Yeah.
It's all right. I'm going to put a spanner in the works next session.
Excellent.
It's going to kill me.
Excellent.
Hold time.
So we will leave it there, and what we always like to do at the end of a session is give the characters and the players an opportunity to say who they are and where you can find them. So to start off with, we'll go that way, and Sprocketeer, tell us all about you.
Oh, you don't want to know about me, really.
Yes, we do. Put your hand up. Put your hand up. If you like to know about Sprocketeer.
I'm Sprocketeer. I live in my own basement. I'm that sad.
Well, I'm pleased it's your basement and not somebody else's basement, because that would be really weird.
Well,
Creepy.
we got the bailiffs on me. Yeah. I can be found here. Twitter, Sprocketeer, and play D&D on Sundays on Fuzzy Blue Mushrooms.
Yeah.
Stream as well. That's about it.
Where you play a druid.
A druid who died last week.
Yeah.
Well,
is it wood elf? Is it a female wood elf druid?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Does she have a
Can
bow
I
and
just say, in fairness,
does she have a bow and a longsword?
A short bow and a staff.
Oh, let's check in. I don't know whether or not it was. Yeah.
It took you at least an episode to die in ours.
Yeah, did it? I thought I killed him before then. I'm sorry.
No, it took at least one episode before he died.
Excellent. Okay, Clout. Where can people find you?
I live in Sprocketeer's dungeon.
Not anymore, you don't. Get out.
No, I don't stream. But you can find me in the chat of those lovely streamers there. Everyone.
Excellent. And Big Beastie.
I am Big Beastie, and you can find me at twitch.tv/BigBeastie. And if you scroll down into the little thing where it tells me all the little things that Flat Battery has done for me.
In the doobly-doos.
In the doobly-doos down there is a load of social media stuff that Flat Battery is nicely designed for me, and you can find me in all that stuff. And also you can find me on a Tuesday in this channel.
Right here.
Playing some Shadowrun.
Excellent. And Mr. Flat Battery.
Hi guys, I'm Flat Battery. I'm a variety streamer on Twitch TV, and I pretty much play whatever the hell I want. At the moment, it's Platinum Battleground, which I'll be playing after this. But on weekends, I normally do a little thing of just like, I do have like creative, I do have other games, I do other play as well. So if you want to see more of me, then join me.
So I'm just shouting you out. That's what I'm doing. Sorry.
Thank you very much. There we go. By the way, I will be play unknown Battleground after this. I need to go out and get some things, however. So I'll be
Big Beastie, I put your second, so you're in prime position now, because they won't. And every time I do you, it doesn't say what you were playing. It always comes up error.
Wait, when you do me?
Every time you do Big Beastie?
Yeah. I mean, buy me dinner first at least, but...
Oh, perhaps it's because I'm not spelling your name right.
Probably.
Yeah.
Big Steve.
There you go. There you go. Okay, thank you very much. My name is Inwills, and I've been the DM that's been causing all the problems tonight. Thank you very much for coming along and watching and enjoying the stream, hopefully. Please remember that I will be back tomorrow afternoon at 3 o'clock playing some Elder Scrolls Online. And then later on my radio station, Wilson Waffling Radio, with the Snuggle Show. Yes, I will be back on Tuesday, playing Shadowrun when I'm the DM, the GM for that, with Big Beastie, Longshanks, EPG, and Chugga Wugga. And also, please remember that I'll be back on Thursday playing any game I want, maybe Guild Wars 2, maybe some Black Desert Online, or maybe some Fallout 4. Please stay tuned to, don't forget to hit that follow button, and don't forget to hang around and watch Flat Battery as well. He's well worth having a watch at. Okay, I really do hope you've enjoyed tonight's D&D stream. If you have, then please press that follow button and then come back and join us next time. Also, check out the YouTube where you can find all the past videos of the games. You can go back and actually see the battle against the giant spider when the husk zombies actually first occurred. So by all means, go back, and don't forget to come back next Saturday when we'll see who manages to survive the battle with the Minotaur. It only remains for me to say, guys, in my usual way, have fun, and I'll catch you all later. And until then, consider yourself well and truly waffled. Have fun, guys. Bye.
Bye, guys.